Okay, my clients ask me how to fillet fish. This is exactly how I do it. The candy cane cut is from straight down right there, right behind the head, right behind the pec fin. Do a little incision down the body, go down, find the backbone, and turn that blade right along the backbone. And then I just pull. And just let the knife just slide right along the backbone all the way down, just like that. No missing meat at all. You're going to get the maximum meat out of your fillets. Do it every single time, both sides of the fish. Candy cane cut, right along that bone. Pull that carcass, just like that. No waste. That's all you're left with. It's a perfect fillet every time. Hey guys, Captain Nate Kells checking in here with Big Nate's Guide Service. This is your weekly fishing report for the week of February 1st. We're out here right now on beautiful Lake Berryessa. It's super windy. It's been downpouring, and we've all just kind of been sitting around waiting for the state to show up with our fish so we can go stock them in our brand new trout pens that Siffy delivered to us. We've got a lot of people out here, got 3 or 4 boats. Got about 20, 25 volunteers waiting to get these fish transported to the pens. Time for the fishing report. We'll start off with Lake Berryessa. Bite has remained great for us. We've been catching a lot of nice fish. We had some real big fish this week. We had fish up to about 5 pounds, plenty of them, and we even got into a bass that was close to 8 pounds. I mean, some real big fish. Not many kings showing up yet, but I'm sure that they're around. We'll start hunting them as well as the kokanee here in the next month and a half or so. Trout fishing remains strong. We're catching everything from the surface all the way down to about 60 feet now. A lot of those deeper marks are starting to produce some numbers for us. Got to chase them, at least leave one rod down there deep between 45, 60 feet if you find some bait balls. Leave it down there and you might be rewarded. And if those fish start going off, make sure to get your lines down deep. The spoons have been working the best have been the Catch American Trigger spoons in the original size as well as the junior. We have all the working colors, all our working scent, all sitting on the Catch America site. Check those out. Those are the spoons you want to run, guys. They're working. Get yourself some. That you won't regret it. Second lake I'm going to talk about is going to be Lake Camanche. Lake Camanche, still no boats allowed. We don't know exactly when they're going to allow us to get the boats in the water there, but we're hoping that we can get those boats in there here in the next month and a half. But there's no guarantee there. So shore fishing is your only option. Power bait is still the best bet. Long leaders. There's a lot of moss, a lot of grass down on the bottom out there, guys. I know a lot of people that aren't getting too lucky out there. That's because you have too short of a leader for your power bait. You want to use, a 4 to 5 foot leader. It could be tough to cast, but you also don't need to cast out that far. A lot of those fish are going to be real close to the shoreline within, 20, 30 feet of the bank. And use the longer leaders, chartreuse, rainbow colored power bait with glitter. Always going to have some luck on that. South Shore seems like it's been the best just because they stopped planting the North Shore. I'm not sure why that is either, but it's, with them not getting all the money they'd be making off the boats coming in as well, they've got to cut back on something. So, it sounds like just the North Shore plants, but I mean, you still have luck over there, but your best chance will be the South Shore. Now, next lake I'm going to talk about will be Folsom Lake. Folsom Lake is still being Folsom Lake. you're looking at, you know, a 1 to 4 fish average out there if you go out and you put in a day. Sounds like the best bite has been early, so if you want to go out there, make sure you get out there early. Spoons are working the best out there. If you run our trigger spoons, you'll have luck out there. Speedy shiners, optimizers. You know, you want to keep everything in about 15 to 40 feet. It sounds like a good mix of some kings. I saw some larger kings coming out up to almost 5 pounds this week, and you know, you've got a shot at getting on some fish. Folsom's fishing okay. I don't know what's going to happen with these rains, but as of the past week, it's been fishing pretty decent. Bullards Bar, still producing some real nice kokanee for this time of year, guys. I've heard them up to 12, even close to 13 inches. 15 to 55 foot has been the best. You'll definitely mark schools out there. There's a ton of fish. Small presentations, small hoochies, small pexes, small spinners. Match it up with, you know, a pink, orange, gold Dodgers. Still seem to be dominating. Make sure you get some corn. Make sure you get some good sun on that corn, and you know, you've got yourself a good chance of going out there and getting in some fish, as well as some large spotted bass. This is a great time of year to get on huge spots. I mean, there's spots out there that I think the record's broken 3 times in a couple of years. So I mean, there's spotted bass over 10 pounds out there, and they are a blast. And they love to eat kokanee. So kokanee colored swim bait, stuff like that of that nature. They'll give you a chance of getting into some real nice bass. The final lake I'm going to talk about today is going to be Pardee. Pardee usually opens up in February, and it's still going to open up this year. I believe it's going to open up the second weekend, so Valentine's Day weekend it'll be opening up. But unfortunately, they're not going to be allowing boats out there as well. It's also owned by East Bay Mud. So, you know, it sounds like it's going to be a bank fishing deal there as well, guys. I'm not sure what they're going to do on their trout plants. Usually they plant it pretty heavily before they open. I'm not hearing much about the trout plant this year, so I don't know what they're going to do. I know that if they don't plant the trout, you know, a lot of people probably won't show up. You know, that's one of the best places to go on the opener in the first couple days, because they put in a lot of fish, you know, and it's a lot of fun for families. Take your kids out. As of right now, there isn't any word on them putting trout in, so it's kind of just a wait and see what happens, and hopefully they're able to allocate some fish for the plant. That's about it for right now, guys. I've heard some stuff about New Maloney, so they're doing really well on trout out there. I'm gonna be tapping in with good old Kyle from Headhunter, and we'll be talking and see if I can get a little information for you guys for the next report. But for now, guys, that should be my fishing report for February 1st. So until next week, guys, check out our videos. Catch America. We're gonna have plenty of content on there for you. We'll have some how-to videos coming up. We'll have a whole show coming up some point next week. It'll probably be an hour-long show. We'll be out there. You'll be seeing the rods pop out of the downriggers, fish going off. We'll be explaining everything. So make sure you tune in. And until then, everyone have a blessed day, and hopefully we'll have some more content for you soon.